fishing?
Hey guys, Mercedes Mike here. It is a beautiful Montana morning. It is 5 o'clock a.m. and I don't know where I am. Headed west on the Highway 2. Well, it looks like I'm coming out of town here. Entering Saco, S-A-C-O. No idea. I am way up in northern Montana. Since I was up in northern North Dakota, that's hard to say. Since I was up there, it makes sense that I come across here. This is an area that I've not been in. Montana was the state in the 90s that had no speed limit for, what was it, cars, passenger cars and light trucks. The sign said reasonable and prudent. And as long as it wasn't nighttime, you could pretty much go as fast as you wanted. I was one of the people that came up here and tested that theory for sure. 130 in a Monte Carlo, got pulled over. The cop asked me if I felt safe doing that speed in that vehicle. Of course I said yes. And that was, I guess, one of the measures. And I remember he checked my tires to see if they were, I don't know, either speed rated or something. He looked at all 4 of my tires and he said, "I'll peel you off the road later." You know, recommended I slow down, but I didn't have to. Of course I didn't. But yeah, they had to do away with that. At some point, I guess people were really going crazy with it. Flying their high-end cars to one end of the state and turboing across to the other end, and I don't know. Anyway, yeah, I rolled into Montana about 1 in the morning, I think. Took a little nap. Shouldn't be an issue finding a place to go off-road here. You could probably just do it. I mean, a lot of these turnoffs are private property, but there's plenty that aren't. Just figured I'd wait for full daylight. We're well after sunrise now, so currently have Oak Harbor, Washington plugged into my GPS, and it says 15 hours, 9 minutes, 947 miles. So I don't know if I'm going to push all the way through or not. I'm not sure. And if I stop, I don't know where I'm going to stop. Too early to tell, but I'm rolling. See you guys in a bit. Well, I'm off-road in Montana. I think I might have found some trash. Nope. But I'm just kind of pulled off the road here, close to some water. There's a little canal here, or maybe a river. Yeah, just not seeing anything. Oh, that antenna's annoying today. What do we got here? Maybe. Yeah, you know, old beer can. White Claw. That's hilarious. You know, very little. I'll try again a little later. Still on the Highway 2. This is the Milk River. It says entering Fort Belknap Indian Reservation. Huh. Yep, I've never been here either. It is super windy in Montana right now. The grass has bent over, and it's really, whew. 16 miles to the gallon at the same speed I was getting 17 last night. Welcome to the wind. Anyway, I'm about 75 miles out of Great Falls. Going to see a buddy of mine that used to live in Oak Harbor. That'll be fun. And yeah, just continuing west. I do still have my GPS set for Oak Harbor. I mean, we'll see. I'm pretty tired. I wanted to stop and take a nap earlier, but I didn't really have a place, and it's broad daylight. It's kind of hard. You can do a rest area, but I don't know. I got out and walked around a little bit after I had some breakfast, and so far so good. Anyway, talk to you soon. So I'm off-roading again in Montana. There's a little pull-off spot here. Some kind of conservation area, little body of water there. There's some road back here. Rocking my new hood ornament. Thanks to Ted. Went and visited him. We used to live on Whidbey Island together. We didn't live together, we lived in the same place. Yeah, he moved to Great Falls and a number of years ago, and I try to go say hi when I can. And this time he had a present for me. And it is bolted to the hood, so it ain't going anywhere. I haven't done this in a while. A whole bunch of different states. Can't remember the last time I got to go up a cool road. Apparently Montana's in some drought conditions, and wildfires are a concern. Some other trails up here too. Wow, it's like a labyrinth. Well, I'm not gonna get too lost up here since this is pretty much top. I'm gonna stop and walk around a little bit. I'll turn the cameras back on if anything interesting happens, but I didn't see any trash, so wow, cool. Well, there's another trail off to the side there, but yeah, I'm gonna get back on the road. Oh, whoa, I think I found a piece of trash. Yep, found a little lid. Trying to find a bag to put it in. I'll stuff it in this Fritos bag for now. Yeah, just minimal trash out here. It's pretty impressive. It's nice to see. Well, it was a fun little mini off-roading adventure. And I am really, really looking forward to Gambler OG. Big time. Well, I'm gonna take this thing out of low range and put some more miles down. I'm on Interstate 90 going west in Montana. I've got about 60 miles left of Montana, and then there's the small stretch of Idaho. I can't remember, it's like 30 or 40 miles, and then basically Spokane. That's where I'm stopping tonight, is Spokane. I'm gonna get a good night's rest because I did not get one last night. Struggling to stay awake today. During the day, during broad daylight, I've had to stop a lot of times and walk around and slap myself in the face. It's like, come on. You know, I've drank far too many energy drinks today. So I'm gonna relax tonight, this evening, and this tonight, and then I'm gonna hit the road tomorrow. I think I'm gonna take the rest of the week off of work. I need to talk to my boss and make sure he won't want to strangle me. I'm already taking time off next week for the big gambler. But yeah, I'm so close to home. I mean, I could be home tonight. That's how close I am. That would be skipping Nia Bay and all of the other things. You know, I'm not going home tonight, but I could. And that's how close I am. So I don't want to belabor this any longer. You know, this trip has been awesome. And I've, you know, being in Montana, I've been in the 48 states. I've gambled the 48 states. I might pick a little up in Idaho since I only got a bottle there before and I'm going to be in a different part. And I don't recall if I picked anything up in Washington on my way out, but I'll be in Washington for a couple of days. You know, I'm going to be going across the state, popping into Oak Harbor, and then across to the Olympic Peninsula to see how far I can get toward Nia Bay. They have not answered my request at all. They're just silent. So I'm going to see what happens. We'll see. I was thinking of a story from this stretch of road. There's a town out here called Superior. Again, this is a long time ago. Probably 2004. You know, it might have been 2001. It was a long time ago. And I was zipping around in my little SVT Contour. And this was a stretch of road. It was summertime, I'm pretty sure, coming down this I-90. And there was a C3 Corvette. And we were kind of fooling around, going fast. He was kind of mad because my car was a lot faster than he thought. You know, and he probably had one of those terrible 170 horsepower 350 Chevys. It was before we were headed westbound, and it was before Superior, and I crested a hill, and state trooper sitting in the median, sitting there. It's like, oh my God. You know, you crest a hill, and you're triple digits, and it's just like, oh no. Back then, when I got caught doing jail speeds, my best plan was just to pull over and just smile and nod and take it. And every time, which a few times in my life I've been pulled over. Now here's Superior right here. They've never taken me to jail. You know, by speed, I probably deserved it several times. I don't remember what he clocked me at, but it was obscene. But I think the key was I got off the road and the Corvette kept going. And yeah, see, this is the exit, and this is the little gas station that we sat at right here. So the story goes on. You know, he pulled me over and read me the riot act, of course. And back then, and they may still do this, I haven't been pulled over in Montana since then, actually. You post bail, or you would post bail on the side of the road. But I didn't have any cash, you know, and he's like, well, we're gonna go up to this ATM at this gas station, that gas station back there. We drove in, I pulled money out of the ATM, I gave him $150, he wrote me a receipt for it, it was legit. And then, you know, it was like, well, what is this car? Tell me about this car. And I'm showing him the car. You know, nobody had ever seen these things. They didn't make a lot of them, and you know, most people didn't really. Well, most people were smart enough not to drive 100 plus all the time. So whatever. But showed him the car. It was interesting, and he kept getting interrupted by his radio. And he's got it in his ear, and he's keying in and saying stuff real quiet into the mic. I don't know what's going on. Well, you know, the radio chatter gets heavy. And he's, excuse me a minute, you know, and he comes back and he's like, your buddy, we got your buddy. My buddy. The Corvette guy. And I was like, oh, that guy was not my buddy. I have no idea who he was. He's like, oh, I know, but it's your buddy. And he said something else that indicated that this guy was kind of a frequent flyer with the speeding in this area. And I don't know that they'd ever caught him or what, but he finally let on that all the way up here at the Idaho border, they spike stripped his car to stop him. And I was like, what? And he's like, yeah, it's gonna be coming in on a wrecker in like, 30 minutes or whatever it was. And sure enough, I stood there and talked to this officer for a while, and that car came in on a wrecker, and he came in and was drugged to jail or whatever. All this stuff. It's like, I stopped. I was talking to this officer for a long time, obviously, but he just, you get kind of that. That's why you stop talk, which obviously I know why you stop. Running from the police is pretty futile. But yeah, this Corvette was totaled. It was bad. It was on 4 wheels, and fiberglass. Oh man, it was done. Yep, just pull it in. It's such a small town. Everything's like centrally located. There he was, driving by on his wrecker. Oh man. So yeah, the cop was just like, whatever. Well, yeah, I'll be in Spokane in a couple of hours, and I'm gonna call it a night. Call it a night a little early. Hopefully put a lot of miles down tomorrow. I should be at Nia Bay tomorrow. Unless something comes up, I'll probably stop for the day and see you guys tomorrow. Thanks for watching. I'm sure most of you that are watching have already done the like, subscribe, follow thing. I did note yesterday that I hit 200 subscribers, which is cool. 200 people hit that button. Wow. I mean, I'm not looking to be a celebrity, but to me, it's kind of mind-boggling. There's 200 people watching this channel. But great. Awesome. Love it. Happy to see it. And thanks very much for watching. See you on the road.